First Thessalonians 5:3, and we read, "For when they shall say peace and safety," which we're seeing a lot of people say peace and safety right now. They're worrying about 20 years in the future, worrying about their 401ks, building businesses, so forth and so on, putting off the day of the Lord. They're saying peace and safety, especially with Donald Trump being elected as well. When people are saying peace and safety, what's going to happen? Continuing, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Sudden destruction is going to come upon them because they wasn't on their watch. All right. And the ones who was on their watch, given the warning, those words fell on deaf ears, right? So guess what? Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, them contractions. And the thing about those contractions are what? They come unexpected. They come out of the blue. They come all of a sudden. That's how the destruction is going to come on them. And they shall not escape. Just like that woman can't escape those labor pains, they will not be able to escape the destruction. Ecclesiasticus 5:7, and we read, "Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly," they go there suddenly again, "shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance." First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and great glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. All right, in this particular video, I want to touch on a theory that's going around right now about these drones. Okay? Now, when I first heard about these drones, in the video that I seen, I thought they were chariots. Now that's neither here nor there. They could be chariots or they could be Esau's technology. But the video I seen, I was leaning more towards them being chariots, especially some of the information that came out behind them. Like people tried to put their drones in the air to get closer to see exactly what it was. And their batteries on their drones died instantly. And then they move in formation, and people say they can't detect them. They can't tell you where they're going, and they can't tell you where they're coming from. So, hey, to me, that sounded like chariots, you know? But now you got information coming out right now. Trump saying that the government knows exactly what they are and knows exactly where they're going and know exactly where they're coming from. And they should tell the American people. Now, that's neither here nor there. It could be chariots or it could be Esau's technology, you know, especially, you know, hearing what Donald Trump is saying right now. Now, the theory that's going around is that this is government technology deploying drones around the U.S. with nuke sniffing capabilities, which means these drones have the capability to sense radiation in the atmosphere. Now, why would they deploy drones around the United States with nuke sniffing capabilities? Well, they believe that terrorists, you know, because the border is wide open, walked suitcase nukes over in America and has planted them in major U.S. cities. All right. And they are trying to detect them before whoever planted them is given the green light to just detonate them, possibly simultaneously. So they're trying to get that under wraps. And if they tell the U.S. population you know, that they're trying to get nukes that's planted around the United States, they believe people will start panicking and, you know, make bank runs, food runs, and try to get close with their family. And, you know, everything will just be in chaos. So this is what they believe, you know. I mean, but this is speculation, you know, that's neither here nor there. You know, you can't take away also the information that's come out about, you know, people's drones dying when they try to get close and they're dropping down into the ocean and they seen them come out of the ocean. You can't take that information away either. So, hey, this is just a situation where, you know, hey, I'm just giving the news out there. You know, it's giving an update on what's actually going on. But with no further ado, let us hop inside of this video.
If you can hear me and see me okay in the comments. If you can, put a 5x. All right, let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. Drop a 5x5 if you can hear me and see me okay in the comments. All right, now I'm seeing those 5x5s. All right, so let me share with you the latest breaking news that's coming out just in about the past couple hours or so. We're hearing that Donald Trump, he just had a press briefing. And in that press briefing, he was asked the question, what is going on with the drones? To which he actually laughed. And he said, listen, the Biden administration knows exactly what is going on with the drones. He said the U.S. military knows exactly what is going on with the drones. And he said the government, they know exactly what is going on with the drones. They have chosen to leave the American people in the dark, but they are lying to you. They know exactly what is going on. And Trump said that he thinks that the Biden administration is making a huge mistake by leaving the American public in the dark like this. And they need to come forth and tell the truth about what is going on. Let me know if you agree with Donald Trump. If you agree with Donald Trump, drop a 47 in the comments. That also help me know that the update is getting through clear and you guys are hearing me and seeing me okay. Drop a 47. Okay, excellent. I'm seeing those 47s coming in. And listen to this. So if you want to get a little bit more information, thanks to Donald Trump, he also said, not only does the Biden administration know, the government know, not only does the military know, but he also said that right now the drones are all over Bedminster, New Jersey. And he said they're all over Bedminster, New Jersey, and as a result of that, he said, I am not going to be visiting.
Hello, and thank you for joining us today. Today, we're going to highlight the top 5 gifts for the aviation enthusiast.
He said, I am not going to be visiting Bedminster, Jersey. He's New Jersey. He said, I actually had plans to go there. I'm going to be canceling them. So if you are, that, in my opinion, that right there is very telling. These drones, wherever they're at, that is an area that is somewhere you probably don't want to be. Trump is saying he's going to cancel his plans to Bedminster, New Jersey, because there are drones that are swarming all over Bedminster, New Jersey. Now, this kind of aligns with what we were hearing before, that there could be some sort of issue with these drones, that they are not harmful to the American people. We heard the Pentagon come out and say that they are not foreign drones, but the Pentagon just saying, we don't have any information to give you at this time. We don't know. Plain dumb, as Donald Trump has said, but he said they need to come out and tell the public what is going on. Now, I shared with you the rumors coming out. We had heard that these were U.S. drones, nuke sniffing drones. We had heard that from several sources, and then we actually had that CEO of that military-grade commercial drone company come out in the last 48 hours, and he came out and said there's only one reason for drones to be out at night the way that these are low to the ground, and that is because they're sniffing for something. He said they're smelling out, he's likely gases or some sort of radioactive activities, nuclear, potentially weapons. And now there is information that is coming, and I'm going to verify this now. I'm driving, so I do it too much, but this is what I'm hearing. But I'm going to verify this for you. So you guys, I'm giving this to you before I've had a chance, so take it with a grain of salt, take it into consideration. Right now, what we're hearing is that there might have been some radioactive material, potentially some nuclear material. I haven't gotten all the details on it. That was on a cargo ship that came in. They believe it came in from into the port from New Jersey, and that when it came in, it was damaged and the materials were missing, and they don't know what happened to it. Now, we had heard that particular drone expert, the CEO, say that he believed that maybe it was a missing nuclear warhead of some kind. He was talking about some things from a while back, things involving Ukraine, but they're saying that this could be something different. So he had the concept right that these nukes these drones are nuke sniffing drones, but wasn't sure what they were looking for. Now we're getting information of what it is that they might be looking for, and they're saying, yes, this could be a serious threat. And a little bit of clarification as well. I saw somebody asking the question on Instagram. I got several DMs on Instagram, Steve Ram 3. they were asking me, like, am I mistaken? How is it possible that a nuclear warhead could just float around? Well, it's actually really simple. It is possible for that to float around. A lot of people get confused with the missile and the warhead. So the warhead is at the tip of the missile, typically. What people are thinking of, like this long sort of missile that's shot, an ICBM, these massive things that are like as tall as buildings. No, the missile launches it and carries it. The warhead itself is actually very small. It can be held in your hands. It's probably no bigger than 12 or 18 inches in many cases. And of that, the actual detonation, the explosive radiation part, is even smaller than that. So they're calling it a suitcase nuke. It is very possible for this to just travel over, just the nuclear warhead itself. If you take a look at it, that is the part that's of concern. Now, just to clarify as well, when those ICBMs, drop a 5x5 if you can still hear me and see me okay. Let me know, drop a 5x5 if you can hear me and see me okay. I think I just had a connection break up there. 5x5, okay. About the warheads. So these are very possible to be snuck in, and they're calling it a dirty bomb. So it is very possible for this suitcase nuke, this dirty bomb, to sneak in. Now, I shared with you the maps that have been released. If the Satan II from Russia was to hit these cities.
Have you ever dreamed about living in glorious harmony with nature and like-minded individuals, going off-grid and being
these cities over? It would not have the same effect and impact to the same extent, but it would have a smaller extent. So this would be a nuclear blast. It would cause, massive destruction, radiation exposure everywhere. A lot of loss of life would unfold from one of these hitting, but it would not be as huge depending on the type of bomb. And so again, if this is unfolding, if this were to take place, you're going to want to have resources ready. If you're near the blast, but you don't get burned or destroyed or vaporized, you're going to want to have those, the iodine potassium available to try to absorb that radiation from hitting you.
Well, as you can see, the latest news is coming out on this, and the theory that's going around right now. And you heard also what Donald Trump has said. He said the government knows, the military knows, and Joe Biden and, the White House knows exactly what's going on. And they should tell the American people, and they're saying that they're drones. So, hey, that's just the news. All right. Well, I hope it was edifying. Hope you could take something from this. And with that, shalom.